What's up guys, it's USA Specialist, and today I had a bit of fun asking ChatGPT what it thinks about Battlefield 2042. Now for this video I went through about 24 prompts in ChatGPT and quickly learned the AI will give you exactly what you tell it. Funny enough, it does a great job reflecting the feelings of the community and has created some pretty compelling reviews of the game. So in all fairness, I ended up asking ChatGPT for 3 things: a YouTube video giving Battlefield 2042 a positive review, a YouTube video giving Battlefield 2042 a negative review, and a YouTube video giving Battlefield 2042 a satirical review, which is incredibly cringy. So hit subscribe and let's jump into what AI thinks about Battlefield 2042. Hello and welcome to my review of Battlefield 2042, the latest addition to the iconic Battlefield franchise. As a longtime fan of the series, I was excited to dive into this game, and I can confidently say that it did not disappoint. Firstly, let's look at the game's graphics. The developers have really outdone themselves with the level of detail and immersion they've managed to create in Battlefield 2042. From the realistic weapon models to the breathtaking landscapes, everything is beautifully crafted and incredibly immersive. The dynamic weather system, including tornadoes and sandstorms, adds a new level of excitement and unpredictability to the game. Moving on to the gameplay, I have to say it's some of the most fun I've had in a first-person shooter in a very long time. The game offers a range of game modes, each with their own unique challenges and objectives. The addition of the specialist classes adds a new layer of strategy, allowing players to choose a class that best suits their playstyle. The dynamic environments are also a game changer, with destructible elements that can drastically alter the course of battle. The inclusion of vehicles, including helicopters, tanks, and jets, adds an exciting tactical element to the game. One of the best things about Battlefield 2042, in my opinion, is the seamless multiplayer experience. You can jump in and out of games with ease, and the game also includes crossplay, so you can play your friends on different platforms. The Battle Pass system is also a nice addition, offering rewards for progression and giving players a long-term motivation to keep playing. Overall, I think Battlefield 2042 is an outstanding game that offers an unparalleled gaming experience. The graphics, gameplay, and dynamic environments are all incredibly well done, and the seamless multiplayer makes it a must-play for anyone who enjoys first-person shooter games. If you're looking for a new game to play, I highly recommend checking out Battlefield 2042. Welcome to my review of Battlefield 2042, the highly anticipated first-person shooter from DICE and Electronic Arts. Unfortunately, my experience with the game has been extremely disappointing, and I have a lot of negative feedback to share with you. Let's start with the gameplay. Battlefield 2042 feels clunky and unresponsive. The controls are unintuitive and make it difficult to execute even basic actions like aiming and shooting. The game also lacks any real sense of strategy or tactics, making it feel like a mindless run-and-gun shooter. Next, let's talk about graphics. While the game boasts impressive visuals in its promotional material, the reality is the graphics are underwhelming and lack detail. The textures look low-res, and the environments feel empty and lifeless. One of the most frustrating aspects of Battlefield 2042 is the multiplayer. Despite promising up to 128 players in a match, the game's servers are unstable and the matchmaking is unreliable. I've experienced frequent disconnects and lag, making it nearly impossible to enjoy the game. Finally, the game's content feels lackluster. There are only a few maps and modes available at day one, which makes the gameplay repetitive and dull after just a few hours. The lack of a single-player campaign or any meaningful progression system also makes the game feel like it's missing something. Overall, I cannot recommend Battlefield 2042 in its current state. The clunky gameplay, lackluster graphics, unstable servers, and lack of content make it a frustrating and disappointing experience. I would advise waiting for significant updates and improvements before considering purchasing the game. Hey there gamers, today we're talking about the newest addition to the Battlefield franchise, Battlefield 2042. Now let me tell you, this game is going to be amazing. Just look at all those explosions and gunfire, it's like Michael Bay is directing this thing. And check out those vehicles, we've got flying cars, jetpacks, and even a freaking tornado. I mean, who needs realistic military warfare when you've got all this cool stuff, right? And don't even get me started on the new classes. We've got specialists with their own unique gadgets and abilities. Who needs balanced gameplay when you've got a guy who can summon a freaking robot dog? I mean, who needs a coherent storyline or realistic military tactics when you've got all this cool stuff, right? And let's be real, who even plays these games for the single player campaign anyways? Oh, and let's not forget the best part about Battlefield 2042, the bugs and glitches. Nothing makes a game more exciting than getting stuck in a wall or falling through the map. So there you have it gamers, Battlefield 2042, the ultimate military fantasy. Who needs realism when you've got cool gadgets and explosions? Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to pre-order my copy and start practicing my robot dog summoning skills. Now, I really don't know how to top that final amazing review, but I can say after spending all this time asking ChatGPT about Battlefield, the best part was that all the reviews I got from the AI feel like real quotes I've heard within the community, even down to specific gripes or points of admiration about the game. The best part was obviously that final review and how well it replicated the sarcasm of the community, even joking about a coherent narrative thread and missing legacy features. I've been using ChatGPT and Midjourney a lot now at work, and I'm excited to continue playing with it when it comes to Battlefield content. So drop any ideas you have for AI generated videos below, and for everything else Battlefield, stay tuned and subscribe, and as always, thank you guys for watching.